Hey, my Cancers, Baja Dutch 336 here. I'm back with a quick check-in, my Cancers. Let's get into it. Tap that bell for more of my content. To anyone returning, much love. Keep the support coming. Let's see, Cancer again. Quick check-in on my Cancers. I feel so you could be spending more time at home, budgeting. Like you're going from eating out a lot to eating out less. Maybe 2 times a week versus maybe 4 times a week, something like that. Could be working on your mind, body, and your soul, your skin, your aesthetic. You're just working on your appearance. You could be going to a spa, getting some sort of treatment as well, inviting someone out on a spa date. Yeah, you also have Botox. Someone's trying to make sure they are going to be glowing for the summer. Someone could be thinking about getting fillers or trying to, make themselves look summer ready. That could be what this is. Someone could be like vain. I hate to say it. Someone could be too into their looks. Could be something like that as well. Let's see what else here. Yeah, someone's doing a dieting. I feel as though it could be like a glow up. Someone just like trying to level up or trying to get their confidence back, especially how they've been feeling. Someone could be losing weight, eating in portions. Someone could be going on a smoothie diet, doing a lot more smoothies replacing meals. It's just a lot of changes being made. Cancer, or you're trying to like fix yourself inside and out. Like doing a lot to make yourself feel happy. Watch out for deception. Someone could be lying to you about where they've been, what they've been doing, who they've been seeing, especially if it's an ex that wants to come back. They're on that bullshit. But this is how they feel about you, that you could be a liar. You're lying about something, keeping something to yourself. Yeah, you may reject someone that you've been seeing. You may like put a halt to something, or someone's trying to stop your motion. Someone can't stand your glow up, and they could start to lie to you or try to like stop your emotions. Someone's trying to they don't like your self-confidence. They don't like when you're happy and sure of yourself, looking good and feeling good. So they could be coming through on some bullshit just to try to stop your emotion. Be aware of that. They can't stand the glow. My Cancers. Moving on. What else? Quick check-in for my Cancers. Yeah, definitely moving away from a situation. You could be hearing back from someone that wants to make something work with you. It's either that you're going to hear back from someone that wants to come toward you, or and they're leaving a situation with the Six of Swords, or you're about to move towards something else. Communication coming in is going to be real quick. Letting your feelings known, making something happen. Communication is going to be real fast, but it's going to be something that you want. You could maybe traveling. You could just pack up and just be like, I'm done. And you're going to say what you, and it's going to be like on some I said what I said type shit. Put your guard up against anybody who comes against this major move or this quick move, this quick course of action. You're tired of the way something's going. You may have to take up for yourself or speak up for yourself in a situation. You don't mind doing that. You don't mind giving the reason behind you moving, behind you jumping ship. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. Six of Swords. You could just be moving on to something better. You could have been waiting to hear like some sort of correspondence, and this is what you needed to hear to allow you to move forward. This Eight of Wands, and it's going to happen. And you're going to hear that. That's going to be like the green light. That's going to set the tone for something, and you're going to like, be able to move forward and take some sort of or course of action that you've been wanting to take for a long time. A lot of people may disapprove of this, but it's your life, period. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. Making something clear upon arrival. It's like as soon as you hear something, as soon as this comes in, I'm out. Like, fuck you very much. And I said what I said. It could be something like that going on. Like, you're going to be so happy to be able to move forward like you want to. It's like something was holding you up. Could be financially, but you're going to stand your ground. You're tired of being misunderstood. You're going to have to stand up for yourself in a situation. A lot of people could have been trying to call your bluff, or something wasn't happening, and it's going to happen just in time, and you're going to prove a point or something. People don't believe that you're about to do something that you're about to do. Like, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, you're walking, or you're removing yourself from someone who's quite messy. You know, this is a gossiper, trouble starter. They're petty as fuck. They stay in drama. You're moving away from all that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This could be like, you know, a friend that you're just tired of being around this sort of energy. It's disappointing to be around someone like this, and you were just maybe waiting to confirm. You may have had to live with this sort of energy, this sort of person, this sort of character, someone who stayed in bullshit, and you were just happy to hear that maybe you got approved for a house or an apartment, and you're out. You're like, okay, bye. They could come home from work and ain't gonna be shit there. Just like one hanger in the closet from where you just like jump ship or something like that. It's just too much. You're quiet, introverted. You keep a you know, very feng shui type of vibe. You know, that's the type of energy that you're on. That's the type of home that you had. Something could have happened where you had to stay with someone and you just don't like the atmosphere. But I feel as though your wish is about to come true. You're going to get the information that you need, you know, to make something happen for you. And you're going to stand on business. Watch out for monitoring spirits. Someone's going to be upset because of the moves you're making. They're watching your ass. You know, once you move away from this person, this could be like a ex-bestie, ex-best friend. Once they see you move on, they're going to start talking about your ass. They are going to want to know where you're at and everything. But this is the energy that you don't want no more parts of. They ain't going to find you ever. Ever again. And like I said, you're gonna definitely like speak on something with the Seven of Wands, make something very clear. Like I said, what I said. Someone does too much. You ain't got time for that shit, you know. Yeah, and at the end of the day, they're gonna be down bad in front, and you leaving is gonna cause like a deficit in their life. They're gonna have to find someone else to fill your spot. Yeah, it's giving like ex-friend energy, like ex-bestie. You know, yeah, the tables are going to turn. There could have been a lot of going on while you stayed with this person. Like I said, they kept you in shit, kept things going, and you decided to move away. They didn't think you were going to do it, and you sliding on a lot of people, and they're going to watch you. This is the same person that could have been saying that, you know, they enjoyed you being down and out. That's why they were so quick to let you into their home so they could talk about you. And now they're down bad in front and they're blocked. Bye. You're not dealing with it anymore. You saw something for what it was when you were going through what you went through, period. It's all good. Ain't nothing. Yes, moving on, baby. Moving on, period. Like I said, you're moving on. This Eight of Wands is a confirmation that you need to move forward, you know, period.